Hello, everybody. I'm on my way to go pick up my girls from school, and I've been working here from home today, thinking about all this stuff that I have to do for my Busy Dreamer business that I'm creating. And I have so much to do. This is my task list. I don't know if you watch my shorts, but I started writing and it just kept going and going. And I was not letting myself get overwhelmed with this. And instead, I've come up with somewhat of a solution. And my biggest thing that I want to do that's on this list is to make my Shopify live. And I thought, I need a deadline for this. So I'm going to make my deadline on Black Friday for when I'm going to open my Shopify store. And I have a lot to do between now and then, but I'm ready to tackle this challenge. I have the weekend now. I finally feel better from my cold. So when I come out with my Shopify store and I open it, I'm not going to have any planners. The planners are not ready yet. So what I do have are my women's fiction books. So I thought this is going to be kind of a soft opening for Shopify, get my feet wet with it, get used to orders and shipping. But one thing that I don't have are the shipping supplies. So I'm going to go pick up my daughter, go to the post office, get some supplies, and we're going to come back and test it. One way that I'm going to accomplish this goal of opening my Shopify the day after Thanksgiving, which is 1 week away from today, is by vlogging it. So I'm planning on coming out here every day until that day, and then I'll come after and report how everything went. But I'm going to take you along because on this channel, we talk about going for our goals and our dreams and setting up those projects that are accomplishable, the tasks that we can do in our spare time, even though we're busy. And I like to lead by example. And this is the thing, this opening up my Shopify store for the Busy Dreamer, this is my big project right now. So I'm going to take you along. I'm going to show you all of the challenges involved in trying to kind of carve out time in my busy life. But I think that vlogging it and coming out here and showing you kind of step by step is all about what this channel is about. So these are the tips, okay? This is what we're doing. We have our project and we're writing out all of the tasks. Now, I could look at this and be completely overwhelmed, and it could be energizing, or it could halt my progress by seeing everything that has to be done. But what I did instead today is I looked over this list that I made a few days ago, and I picked out a couple of things that I can work on right now. Not everything at once, but the one or two things that are kind of the priority that can easily get checked off the list that I want to do, that I'm excited to do. You can kind of choose your criteria. Maybe you have to do this before that. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. So the supplies is what is on the list today, and we'll bring them home and I'll see if they work. Okay, so here are the supplies. These are actually free from the post office. I was kind of hoping for some bubble wrap, but I had to buy all of that. So let's grab some books and see how it works. I happen to have some books up on the shelf here. All right, I'm back home and I have my supplies here. I don't know if these are going to work or not. So I have my books, and the goal is that these will be on sale next Friday, and people could buy 1, 2, or all 3 books. And so I have to make sure that I have shipping and packages that will carry all 3 books. And this first one, like the priority mails, are free, and this fits in the priority mail just fine. Like the one book totally does. I don't think 2 will. It would be kind of a squeeze for 2. So let's just troubleshoot. I am not an expert at packaging things. My husband laughs so much because when I have to send something out, I swear, like half of the time it comes back. I don't know why. I'm just unlucky. This kind of works. I'm going to kind of wrap the books. I wonder if I could bubble wrap them. 2 will fit in this one. 3 possibly could, but I feel like there's no insulation with this one. Like it's really flimsy. So I might have to be like investing in some packaging, which is totally fine. I know that Uline has some good shipping packages. This one's going to be about the same as this one. I can tell it's the same size. And then I got this little box. So let's just kind of put it together like a bow. Okay, we're just going to do this. Actually, this might work. This obviously works for 3 of them, and I can put some packing material in there. So that works for 3. I'm really happy about that. So yeah, this was actually a really successful day. This seems like a small task, but I really needed a way to ship the books and have that kind of crossed off my mind. Now, when I come out with my planners next year, this is going to be a really big deal. So that's one of the reasons. There's Lindy. Of course, there's a box, so the cat has to try and get in it. Yeah, thank you. Now there's going to be hair on those books. Luckily, they're my copies. When I was coming up with this challenge of coming out with a video a day, I was like, oh my gosh, that is a big challenge. What am I thinking? But I really want to document this process because I feel like where I'm at right now, like Shopify is about 95% ready. And partly what is stopping me are these last few items that I need to check off the list that I kind of need a little bit of help with, like photo shoot wise from my family, just to snap a few pictures and update my Shopify. And I feel like if I give myself this deadline, it'll give me something to push towards a little bit. Not that I'm like pushing myself really hard and that, oh, I'm grinding away and getting it done, but as a motivator, as something that will kind of spark me to getting done. And I'm not saying that it has to be perfect in order for the Shopify to be live. And I don't like to say that things have to be perfect in order to work, because I think that by coming out and doing them, we find our little kinks and then we work them out, and that makes us better and stronger in the end. One thing that has definitely been stopping me that I'm going to come out and say is fear. And I'm sure you can relate. I'm sure you've had this feeling before that it's a big, scary project. Whatever we're working on, it's usually going to be unknown, that we don't know really what we're doing, or we're learning as we go, and it's new. And everything that we start that's new is going to be a challenge because we don't know how to do it. We don't come into this world knowing how to do anything. So everything we do is new and something that we have to learn. So that is scary in itself. But the more that I've been doing this project, the more that it's becoming normal and familiar and less scary. So that's my big tip for you. One of the tips today is keep going and keep doing it, because the more you work on your project, the more familiar you'll get with it, the less scary it is. And you'll just know, you'll figure out what those next steps are, because you'll learn that step that you're on right now. Like me, like coming out with this, you'll learn it and you're like, oh, well, I need to get the shipping supplies. That's the next step. And then you take that step and you're like, well, what about shipping costs? Like mail, like, what's it called? Postage. You'll wonder about the postage and how you do that. So working on it and chipping away at it will get you to the end, but letting that fear stop you, I'm just putting it out there that that's not an option. We're not doing that. We're not going to let the fear stop us. And I'm tired of letting the fear stop me. So I'm going to keep going And now Violet is coming to check out the box. Do you think you can fit in there? You're smaller than your sister. Yeah, I know. No, not gonna do it. So that's it for this video. Just one more step closer to our goals. I hope you're joining me in your own journey of going after your projects. And I'm gonna try and come out here every day and show you my progress until we get to when I open this shop, when I open Shopify next Friday. So thank you for being here. It really is helping me like stay accountable, stay excited by sharing my journey with you. So I thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.